Hey guys, welcome to Two Show Wednesday. Hello from Hayward, California, where we are only about 20 miles. I don't know, I didn't do research, but it's about 20 miles away from San Jose. You know San Jose today for being the place where 200 goats ran loose down the streets and just like causing havoc. So that was super cute. Rest of life, not as cute. Coronavirus is deadly, for instance. It's almost killed 85,000 people by now, and it's terrible. And I read this account of this woman who, I'm sorry, I don't know if it's a woman or a man, but it was on Reddit. So probably a man surviving coronavirus, and it sounds awful. It literally feels like I died with him. And no, I survived with him. Apparently, Donald Trump Jr. is reportedly looking sweaty and glassy-eyed. And also 10 years ago today, Lost ended. I know, I would rather forget as well. Let's see, what's going on today? The Inn at Little Washington in Virginia, they are planning on reopening on May 29th. So the way Virginia has it set up, you can only seat people outside the restaurant and only 50 people at a time. And so if you're like a beautiful restaurant that has indoor seating, it will just go without patrons. So that sucks. So the restaurant chef at the Inn at Little Washington, he's a former theater major, because obviously he decided that instead of having a dining room that's completely empty, he's going to fill it with mannequins. Okay, so I was actually thinking that articles are so much better when you don't click through. Just let your imagination take you where it wants to go. Originally, I thought it was going to be a situation where you go up to like 6 feet away from the concierge, or just points you to a table and you have to take yourself there. And you look, next table over, it's a couple of mannequins. That's what I thought was gonna happen. But no, it looks like you're not really sitting with mannequins, so that's kind of a bummer. And also it reminds me of that 80s movie, Mannequins, which is super creepy sexy, if that's a thing. I guess like, it's not so different than going to a restaurant that has patrons of stuffed animals. I think I'm for it. I want to go to the French Laundry and I want to have like a couple of mannequins next to me. Just not next to me, just next table over. Maybe they could be, just to please the Silicon Valley crowd, maybe they could be like true intellectuals. Chomsky, or like someone who's dead, Susan Sontag, like some East Coast like grade intellectuals. Oh, really, really popular TED speakers. And I know we talked about the things that 2020 has brought. First of all, coronavirus, obviously. There was like at some point locusts were going on somewhere, but it never really trended. But I think me and Tudor are the only people who clicked on the article. And of course, murder hornets. Then there's the imaginary sodomy geese, which not real apparently. Oh, and then there's gypsy moth. Again, the word gypsy is full of hate. And honestly, before I went to Europe, I didn't realize that it's really problematic to like just call someone a gypsy. Just a lot. But we have a new plague. Large voracious lizards. Do we need this? Apparently, an invasive lizard called the Argentine tegu has muscled its way into the state of Georgia, United States. These beefy boys have been spotted in both Toombs and Tattnall counties, likely have wandered up from Florida, where tegus are not supposed to be either, at least not in the wild. So the problem with these guys, they're actually really cute, is that they have what is described, they will eat like frogs and little mammals and whatnot. They grow up to 4 feet, and they have an unbridled lust for eggs. And apparently there is a local species in Georgia, a species of tortoise, and they are apparently displacing the local species. So 2020, it is what it is. Sorry, turtles. It's really sad because these eggs don't even get a chance to live. So I think on Monday I talked about astrology and how it's completely made up. It wasn't about that. It was just how amazingly detailed. Like, I've read, this is the rabbit hole that I've been going down this week. I read this, if you go to the website, The Cut, this is actually on the front page right now. And the banner is, "This is the most fucked up astrological week of the year." It's a very, very long article, considering that it's completely made up. Like, I don't know why people are so into Harry Potter and reserve. So, like, this is just as entertaining, if not more. So here is why this is the most fucked up week. So on Sunday night, which has already passed, Saturn stationed retrograde. Yeah, I can't believe it either. Do you know what it means? I don't, but it sounds terrible. Saturn, the one with the hat, is in retrograde. On Monday, Mercury entered Gemini. Isn't Gemini the twin? Like that? And Mercury is basically the Hermes, the one that has winged sandals. Mercury entered Gemini. What I want to know is which one. Like, this is a threesome that I really want to know more about. And also Mercury is like the god of communication, and and isn't he also doesn't the word mercurial means like kind of unpredictable, and like I have many questions about Mercury entering Gemini. Late on Tuesday night, Mars entered Pisces. Pisces is the sign where the 2 fishes are 69, and Mars is the god of war. So again, I don't know what that means, but it sounds like some animal abuse has been committed. And on the same night, remember, Mars and Venus, they do their own things. Mars was entering Pisces, the 69 fishes, and Venus stationed retrograde. I really think Mars and Venus should consider going to like a weekend workshop where they can figure this out. And then after that, write like a New York Times Modern Love column, like, I went into retrograde and he fucked 2 fish. Womp. And then get it turned into like a Modern Love like episode. Oh, who would play Mars? and the fishes and the Venus. Who would play Mars in this scenario? I think it should be, I mean, obviously someone really hot-headed. So Timothée Chalamet is out. It needs to be Mars would be played by Jason Momoa, obviously. And then Venus should be played by someone like the girl who played Moaning Myrtle. That would be ideal. On Thursday, that's tomorrow, Jupiter stations retrograde. Sounds to me like a lot of stars are getting aligned. For the witches out there, go do your thing, please. Climb up to the tallest tree and open up your heart, your mouth, your legs, whatever it is, and just let it be bathed in the light of the full moon, or I don't even know if there's a full moon this week, but drink a bioorganic wine, and, you know, please get your shit together and put some curses out there, like good ones, not like, you always say, oh, there's good witches and bad witches. Be the good witch that you know you are. That is all I'm saying. And that's the last thing I'm gonna say tonight before I sign off. And with that, good night, good luck. Tomorrow, Jupiter's stations retrograde, so don't catch coronavirus. Alrighty guys, have a good one.